5G is definitely going to have a big impact on the healthcare industry, and a lot of people, doctors, and hospitals are already excited and experimenting with possible 5G applications. One challenge in the healthcare system today is the huge files and huge amounts of data that they need to move around, images or other sensor data that are picked up from a PET scan or a CAT scan. And when they try and put them over the current network, it can overwhelm the entire system. 5G has the greater capacity to handle these big files very simply, and that's an advantage and a benefit that could come very quickly in hospitals that have 5G wired up. One benefit for patients is the boost that it gives to telemedicine. Telemedicine is something that exists today in a very crude form where you can speak to a doctor on your phone sometimes or get sort of a virtual checkup. But as 5G becomes broader and broader and we have more sensors and equipment out in the field, someone who's in a rural area or far from a hospital or is a senior citizen who it's not easy for them to get to the hospital is going to be able to get a much higher degree of care, we hope, through 5G technology with greater ability to send sensor data, higher resolution video images, better communication between the doctor and patient. It's sort of like you'll be all the way in the hospital without going to the hospital by using 5G wireless. Right now, if you want to see some of the best doctors in the world, you often have to go to specific cities, a lot of them in New York or Boston. But with 5G, you might be able to have the best heart surgeon in the world, the greatest brain surgeon in the world, perform surgery from hundreds, even thousands of miles away using the 5G network to control the systems which are with the patient, even when the doctor isn't in the room. In China, we've already had one example where a doctor 1,800 miles away from a patient performed brain surgery on that patient, implanting a device that was to help him with Parkinson's disease successfully, robotically, using 5G. That's not something that's going to be common next year. We're talking about probably 5-8 years away before that sort of thing happens. But eventually, 5G could completely overhaul the way healthcare is delivered.